Mba, Peter Mba is not happy over that Nnamdikanu is about coming out, because they know that if Nnamdikanu comes out, they are all backing out. Yes, that's a good warning, a nice one from Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister in exile. And I want to tell you that what we have seen in the recent time about the Southeastern Governor Forum trying to visit Aso Rock in favor of Nnamdikanu's incarceration is just an eye service. None of them is even happy that Simon Ekpa is over there in Finland doing his agitation transaction. They are unhappy with Ekpa. None of them is even happy that United Nations and USA is at least negotiating among themselves about the release. The current suggestion to let Nnamdikanu off the cage. Let me tell you, Uso Opuzoduma is not happy. Charles Soludo, Omahe's what they call that boy, Omahe's successor, and Peter Mba is not happy over that Nnamdikanu is about coming out, because they know that if Nnamdikanu comes out, they are all backing out. All of them will pack out from southeastern Nigeria. We don't play politics of Wayo in Igbo land. Whom we are honest people, we are hardworking. We don't tolerate crooked politicking. No. When you are playing politics in Nigeria, make sure in Igbo land, make sure you do redeem all your promises to the southeasterners. Failure to do so, they are coming after you. So what I'm trying to say here is that negotiation for Nnamdikanu, good. All we are working towards now is let Nnamdikanu come out. If anybody asks him, those governors or Tinubu himself, must you don't do this? Yes, I will do it. It is called Durex. Nnamdikanu is a well-learned, educated man. Everything you do there is under Durex. When you come out, you tell the whole world what transpired when you were at DSS facilities. That they force you. We don't need to educate people on this. I don't know what I understand. So if they negotiate whatsoever, you come out, because it's obvious that court set you free. Nnamdikanu was freed by appeal court, by high court. Umuahia, Abuja, why are you still holding him? It's because he's an Igbo man. It's because of the kind of hatred you have against Igbo man. Igbophobia, if anybody looks at you and that person is a fool and also a Yoruba, he will be very jealous of you. Why? I don't know. This kind of hate against Igbo man, it started as early as how many centuries ago? Look at Igbo man doing well. It concerns you. Go and work hard and do well. Is that your business? Of course, the first month of the year is January. It's just like on your marks, set. So everybody start the race of life. Igbo man run and runs many kilometers away from all the Pochuas, the anti-Igbos. That's why they will never, retract from hating Igbo man. So what I'm trying to say here is that anti-Igbo movement is on course. That's why Nnamdikanu has been freed. Still, they retain him there. Illegal detention of a man doing the right business. See, let me tell you, history is going to judge everybody. United Nations is aware of what I'm saying, and USA. Nnamdikanu is going to come out willy-nilly. Nigeria must be lacking behind. Dragging. As we move, the Fulani hegemonies, as a result of their too much fanaticism, that is religious fanaticism, they will be dragging Nigeria backward. Look at what Buhari did. From 2023 to 2015, Nigeria has gone backward to 50 years. Backward. Because of love for religion. Religion is man's method to associate with God. Is religion God? Okay, let me tell you, religion can never be God. And religion can never be right with God. Because you are doing it your own human way. I don't know what I understand. God knows your heart. What matters is your heart with God. It's not when you wear white and become a holy man. It is not when you dress in a way that a imam and alpha dresses that God will see your heart. It is not when you wear the robe that bishop and pastor put on. It's when God will know you. God knows the state of your heart. Most of them that are claiming to be Islamic clerics like Gumi, Sheikh Gumi, has been banned in the Saudi Arabia. It can never go this Hijrah. Hijrah is a run of Muhammad from Medina to Mecca. Hijrah. He can never go to Saudi to celebrate Hijra because Saudi Arabia has banned him.
What did he do?
Many years. I don't know. You don't know what he did? Gumi, that is just was among the cabals when Buhari was Nigerian president. You say you don't know what he did. So when you are doing something, people are monitoring you. Gumi doesn't know that his name has been, you know, trading on internet globally. The Arabs are watching. Yes, the Jews, the black, the white Jews, Anglo-Saxon, they are watching. Almost all the races across the 7 continents of the world are aware of what these people are doing in Nigeria. That's why Gumi, Saudi Arabia could not allow him to go to Medina. Yes, he has been banned. Mamu was on his way to Iran to go and plan with Shiites to perfect their terrorist activities in the northeast. He was apprehended on the airport, Cairo Airport, Egypt. That was where CIA what? Arrested Mamu. Where is Mamu today? We don't know. Maybe the government of Buhari has bribed America out. But all I know is that the key wanted on the wanted list of United States of America, a terrorist, is Mamu. Mamu is gone today. They rushed Sheikh Gumi's home to search his home because he has strong tie or link with Mamu. Today, we don't know anything about that case, but he's under the net. He's on the net of who? CIA. So you have many people that are being unfriendly to humanity in the North Nigeria. Northern. Not Igbo man. Igbo man is minding his business. Still, we are their trouble. We are their problem. We are their hypertension. I tell you, we're going to go a long way. But what I'm telling you is that Nnamdikanu, whether in or out, okay, I'm very happy that Biafra is coming in my time.
It's coming your time. Thank you.
Discover that it was Biafrans are more serious to get what they want. Therefore, they come to give solidarity to Biafrans. You see, Kenyan youth are trying to break Guinness records of the use of Africa in general. You know, their protests, they do not carry gun. Their protests are like not the protests of barbarians. They know what they're protesting for. They know what they're crying for. They don't want themselves to be pushed to the wall before they start protesting. That is why it's only one candle, one thing, only one tax increment. Most of the youth are undergraduates, or at least 75% of them are undergraduates, or people that are still coming in secondary school or primary school. And they know that if this tax is increased, it will affect their parents. It will affect them also financially. And if the tax is increased, government officials has nothing to lose. They continue to loot. It was the looting they loot that made their economy to run down, that they want to increase tax to balance what they have loot. You understand what I'm saying? And this youth rise up. They know what the future will be if they did not stop this mess now.
Rise up now.
Their own could be worse than Nigerian own. You understand? Instead of Nigerian youth to protest, they japa. But Kenya youth refuse to japa, they protest. And if you can see now that their protests have made impact to the government, and they are trying to play a model role for African youth in general. Now, and they come to African youth, come discover that it was Biafrans are more serious to get what they want. Therefore, they come to give solidarity to Biafrans, more encouragement to Biafrans. Say, keep on what you are doing. You are doing the right thing. You are on the right course. We support you. Now, what they are saying, it shows that what their government under Uhuru Kenyatta did to Nnamdi, they are against it. Which means, had they been kidnapping of Nnamdi was open show. These are proof that the youth of Kenya will never agree. They will fight for the defense of Nnamdi. And they're trying to tell the whole world that what their government did, Uhuru Kenyatta, in his own time, he was a shameless president. President who loved corruption. President who loved evil. That's why he support evil doing to kidnap Nnamdi. Now they're coming to tell Biafrans, keep on, we are with you. If you succeed, no matter what happens, we give you at least moral support. Now they know that it's better for you to die for freedom, justice, and equity than to be alive and remain a prisoner forever. Than to be alive and become a slave to in your own country. You say you are one Nigeria. You remain a slave to one tribe. They say no, it cannot be done. And see how Kenyan youth come together without mind the differences of their religion, differences of their tribe. They come together to fight for one common good, to emancipate themselves and their future. And they have discovered that this is what Biafrans are doing. So they give us encouragement to fight until we get our own freedom. And the fact the Biafrans are fighting or protesting or defending themselves, not for the betterment of Nigeria, not for the turning over good things of Nigeria, but because Biafrans have seen that there's no
progress,
militarism for Nigeria. There's no hope of anything good thing again for Nigeria. So they decided to leave themselves. So Biafrans are protesting, Biafrans are fighting, Biafrans are defending themselves, Biafrans are crying for total emancipation of themselves out of the bad governance that lead to so many crimes in Nigeria. They want to separate themselves. And the Kenyan people have found out that this is the best thing the Biafran youth can do. Because if you watch agitation of Biafran, because the youth are doing it. The so-called elderly people that are saying that they are 100 people, they are Igbo elites, all of them are for Nigerians. It's the youth. At least 99 youths of Biafra are in support of Nigeria. I mean, sorry, in support of Biafra. That's why they don't play with sit at home. One day sit at home. They don't play with it. And the Kenyan people have seen that what they are fighting for is the best thing for them to detach themselves from Nigeria. That's why they give them that advice. You better die for freedom and get the freedom than to be alive and be slave or prisoner forever. You see the people that reason well. Now some people will come in social media. Someone Ekpa is not doing well. Someone Ekpa is abroad, is getting word. Someone Ekpa is doing this. Barbarians. They come and talk anyhow. Even if someone Ekpa is abroad, give me instruction. Can they do it? You are condemning someone Ekpa is abroad, not doing anything. Just give me instruction. Can you come here and fight? You that is in Nigeria, what do you do? Are you able to kill ants? How much should you open mouth and talk? You are seeing someone Ekpa, a person you can talk to anyhow. If you follow someone Ekpa come in their presence, can they talk? Can they look at someone Ekpa face to face and talk? So I love the advice that Kenya youth give to Biafran youth. And I love what Kenya youth are doing. I love how they're teaching other African nation youths to act in a way they're supposed to act. Not a South African youth that rise up killing their fellow black in South Africa. No, that is barbarian. Or rise up to be materially white as after that have come to an end. That one is a barbarian.
They are doing the right thing.
They are not doing the right thing. South African youth rising up, killing their fellow blacks in South Africa, or fighting, maltreating the whites when apartheid have ended. No more apartheid. That was a barbarian. Let them go and fight their government. They should check unemployment when whites were in power, and check unemployment now that blacks are ruling. They should check the downfall of South African economy now, and check when whites are there, the economy of South Africa. All the whole infrastructure, all the whole building, the whole factory, is it not whites that build it? The only mistake white did in South Africa is that apartheid system they practice. That's the only mistake they do in South Africa. But what makes South Africa to be proud in development? They make South Africa to be proud in development. Look at now what people have entered. Apart from Nelson Mandela, after Nelson Mandela, all the presidents in South Africa, they loot treasury. All the old government in South Africa, black government in South Africa, they lose treasury. They don't look at Kenya youth. Look at what Kenya youth are fighting against corruption. And if Kenya youth succeeded like this, any government will come in, we respect them. Any government that will come in. Now, it shall be government of the people, government of the youth, by the youth, and for the youth. This is what Kenya youth are trying to do. Democracy of Kenya should be by the youth, for the youth. That's what they're doing. Democracy of the youth, by the youth, and for the youth. That's what the Kenya youth are trying to establish. No more recycling leadership. All the people got to recycle them as Nigeria will be. We got to recycle all the outdated, aged leaders. We got to recycle them. And you to be doing talks for them. You to be doing talking for them in Nigeria. Kenyan people want to bring it to an end. Now, any youth that fought any corrupt government in Kenya, eventually, any of them that rise up to power will not be misbehaved because he knew what he did to others. If he misbehaved or her misbehaved, the law of karma will come against him. So everybody, you will see that if they succeed now, Kenya government will be in order. Not that no country, even America, no country that their leaders will not take 1 kobo or 2 kobo out of their treasury, but not like African own. African own is too much.